In this video, we are going to discuss about project panel. We can import files into project panel into After Effects with a very simple way. We can work with that way from basic to advanced level. But sometimes you would have some problems, like for example, you are working with lot of files. You have imported lot of files into After Effects into project panel, or you could have a need to indicate to search a particular file into After Effects. Then there will be searching problem for you, or you would have want to work over that particular file. How could you search that particular file? Or you would have need to replace a file with another file, or your file could become damaged or deleted. Then how you will reload that particular footage? The solution of all of these problems we will discuss in this video, so stay tuned. First of all, we discuss how we import files with different methods. With first method, we make double click by remaining into our project panel. Here we can import files one by one, or we can import files from a particular folder by making a left click over one footage and we keep press shift. In this way we select all of the files from that particular folder. Now we can import all of the files from this particular folder. If you want to import some particular files from a particular folder, for example, I have made left click over this specific photo. Now I does not want to import this middle of the picture, but I want to import this third one. Now it does not press shift, because in this way all of the pictures would be selected. To import specific file, we make left click over one of the specific picture, then we keep this time control for Windows. So in this way we import particular files from a particular folder. Here you can see we have imported now two files, but in previous attempt we have imported all of the files from that particular folder. With previous video we have pressed shift with left click. We can import file by going over file, import file, or we can import multiple files at a time, but the method is same. But note one thing more, here we can import files into sequence. If we want to keep our sequence into alphabetical order, here we can check this mark. Keep remember the sequence have one frame length to be played in timeline. This is too much jerky. I think this method is not commonly used. You can work with this method if you have some particular requirements. We can also create separate composition when we are importing files. Our second composition has 2 second duration. I think we have covered lot of things through which we import files. Now we discuss the problems which we could face at any time. When we select a particular file and we make right click over that particular file, this type of pop-out comes in front of us. Here is an option of reveal in Explorer, which means where we have imported this particular file. This is our file on which we have pressed the option of reveal in Explorer. Here we go to change the position of our selected file from its original folder to another folder, the folder through which we have imported this file. We change the location of this file from this particular folder to another folder. So watch what will happen. Now see, our file has become damaged. When this kind of problem comes in front of you, you will change the position of that particular file back towards its original position. Now you could reload this footage. If you want to replace a file with another particular file, you can do by going over replace footage, file, you can replace a file with a solid also. Here we can also set the width values and height values of a solid. In this way, our solid has replaced our picture. Here we replace footage with a placeholder. What is placeholder? Placeholder gives us space to replace our specific file. For example, here placeholder has the width values at 9020 and height values at 1080. As you can see, there was no need to go over replace file. Simply we have made double click over placeholder and we have gone over a particular file. Here we have another helpful option of interpret footage. How this option help us? Here we go to understand. As you are seeing, our imported video has the 15-second duration and our composition has the 30-second duration. There is no video, there is no motion graphics just next to 15 seconds. So here we want to play the exact video, selected video in this remaining place, in this remaining space. To keep things in short, simple, we select that specific file, we make right click, we go over interpret footage, main. When we click over main, this type of pop-up comes in front of us. Here we can change the frame rates. When we change, the duration of the original video also become changed. But here we are working over loop. When we set loop for 2 times, then our video will start once again just next to its ending. And keep remember, our video will start from its 1 second again. When you are working loop times, you need to work with math. If we click over remember interpretation, then the applied formula of interpretation will come as a framework, and that formula, that framework can be applied to all of the other imported files. Here we can change the speed, the duration of our selected imported video. For this purpose, we go our specific file, we make right click over that specific file, that specific video, we go over interpret footage, main. Here if we change the frame rates of our selected video, then the speed, the duration will also be changed. For example, if we set the frame rate of our selected video at 12, then the duration will be increased. Here we can change the duration of our selected video by dragging, by editing its length with double head arrow. The duration of our selected video has been changed from 15 seconds to 30 seconds or above. At the end of this video, here we are going to discuss about how can we organize files into project panel. I am big fan of the rule of alignment. We must work in organized way. When we work in organized way, we become productive, we get results faster, we become happier. Yes, when we work in an organized way, our mood become happy. We and our products, our things become attractive also. So it is crucial to work in organized way. Before to discuss about how can we organize files into After Effects into project panel, first of all we discuss how can we create folders into project panel. To create folder into project panel, we make right click by remaining in project panel there is an option of new folder, or we can create new folder by clicking over this icon, which is located just at the bottom of project panel. When we move our cursor over an option over an icon, that icon gives us information about that icon. Pop-up of information comes in front of us about that icon. Just like here we are seeing an option of create a new folder. Here we can give any name of this folder. Here we can change the name of folder file at any time by pressing enter at any time during the project work. In this way, we can put our file into our specific related folders. You can organize files according to your choices. It is all up to you. It is very simple way to create folders. When we have lot of files into project panel, to locate to search any desired file, it may become a big problem. To solve this issue, to locate to search any desired file, we go over in this search bar, which is just located in the middle of the project panel. We just type the name of the desired file into this search bar. For example, here we want to search the file with the name of VR. We type VR in search bar. This is our desired file.